Alright, welcome everybody. Today I'm going to be playing some NayaShowdown of the scales, as I call the deck. So basically this deck is a green, white, red on scales. And then this we're playing, the main reason to be playing all these calls is basically for Showdown of the Scouts, because it's a card from Kalheim. It says basically, exile the top 4 cards of your library, until the end of your next turn you may play those cards. So basically it means draw 4, use them next turn. And then the episode 2 or 3, this is a saga, of course. Episode 2 and 3 means it tells whenever you cast a spell this turn, target creature you control gets +1/+1, which is really, really good. A +1/+1 counter, of course, which are really, synergizes well with the rest of the deck. The rest of the deck is kind of, basically we're playing Utopia Sprawl, which is the poor man's Mox Opal. And that forces us to play a lot of fetch lands, a lot of forests, but whatever, we need to do that anyway to accommodate 3 colors. And that allows us to ramp into a showdown on turn 3 and also to having 4 mana on turn 3, which is very important for scales. It's very much reminiscent of the Mox Opal times. The trade-off, of course, is that we have no utility lands or utility lands on Inmost next. Maybe we could find room for another utility land since I'm only playing Luminary Caspian as my white card. But whatever. The only change I made to the deck since the last time we played it is that I'm adding 1 Skin's Bay instead of 1 Ozolith. I think, this is debatable whether it's better to have a 4th Ozolith or first as Mexican Bale. I'm gonna try like this time around. Sideboard pretty simple. What I really like about this version of the deck is that with your Utopia Sprawl, you can actually support playing Blood Moon and Gembracer on the same deck. This should be really good versus decks that, there's 2 leaks, which is a bit unfortunate. But I guess, it's hard to 5-0 these days, man. So many decks are very good against scales right now. And a lot of the sideboard hate that people bring for Curate is also very good against scales, so yeah. We're on the draw, so I actually don't hate this hand, being on the draw. It would be nice to draw something in custom tree, but this is not bad. Oh, it's a Titan deck, then I kind of hate this hand actually. Oh, that's really bad. We're playing against Titan. Okay, maybe we can do something, but it's not looking great. Probably look for us. We have Blood Moon on the sideboard though. Okay, they have Amulet the Vigor. It's probably gonna be like a turn 3, turn 4 Titan. Alright. Interesting that they play this. The bonus the Kalni Garden have 2 mana. Adventures Impulse, okay. Consistency gamer. I think this guy is very good. They got another Celestial Sanctuary. Okay, I mean, that doesn't really do anything. They should attack. I'm actually considering if I should look for a Temple Garden or a Stomping Ground. I think I'm just gonna find a Stomping Ground here. We have the Bolt. Alright, I think I'm just gonna play the Ballista here. My opponent's gonna be a bit surprised about this turn of events. Next turn we could Bolt plus Ping a Dryad, for example, if they play that. Maybe that will... We have 2 mana, they can get up to 4 mana next turn. So we kill the Dryad. We could stop them from titaning us. They make another Kalni Garden, that's okay. Let's see, the last league I played, I didn't get to use my Blood Moons very much with this deck. I should have the Bolt up, I guess. Well, they have another Sanctuary, so they have Balakut and Sanctuary. That sucks, because if I had left Bolt up, I could have killed this now. Yeah. And now basically they have, they had Titan anyway, right? They have Balakut, may also have a Dryad. Brutal, man. That was Sanctuary. They bounce a Kalni Garden, interestingly enough. Okay, they have a Dryad here. Kalni Garden, the third Kalni Garden. Calling Guardian is like playing against Feel of Death, but early. So they could have 2 cards in hand. We know one of them. No, we don't know any of them, right? They played. Oh. They have another Adventures Impulse. So they played both this. Yeah, these are all the lines they played. So they use this Sanctuary. They have 1 card left in their hands. So they have 6 mana already, so there's no point in killing the Azusa. Even though, Azusa and Semi-Ghost Chamber and Titan make quite a lot of, quite a combination. Oh, they find a Forest. Okay, I have a Forest, bro. Adventurous Impulse is not very good. So they actually have 2 cards left in hand. One of them is an Adventurous Impulse, one of them is unknown. Could be a Titan. I'm guessing I'm just gonna do is play a Ravager here. And wait for them to do this stuff. So Bolt plus Ballista kills these, and I think I'm gonna keep the Ravager instead of the Ballista. Did they play Adventurous Impulse instead of Explore or something? Which is so bad. They anyway have basically 3 extra land drops, right? So I don't think we should care too much. I mean, they have Castle Guardian Brick. Castle. 1, 2. So they have 2 cards left. They can easily cast Titan now. Okay, they bolt. I'm gonna bolt it now. I could have eaten it, of course, with Ravager, but... So let's see, they have 1 more card in hand. They could, of course, be a Titan, and they could haste it. And probably we will lose. Oh, they have Teleria West. That's the last card, really? Damn it. Yeah, they do have Teleria West. Huh, that means I kind of lost some... This is actually why I didn't play around. Because now they have Teleria West. I could have played around this by killing it on my turn, right? And then they wouldn't have blue. Yeah, okay. I guess you lose and you learn. They get a Summer Spell. You have 4. So they're not going to make that attack with this. At least should, yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have killed it right away. Maybe I should have waited. Oh, I got punished by... Oh, man. Should have looked for Plains last turn, right? I'm gonna go ahead and do play the showdown here. We're not gonna die next turn. So I think our best chance is just to showdown here. And try to figure out something. This is not looking very good. Yeah. So they pack, they play a Titan, they give it haste, they can get Semi-Ghost Chamber plus they get Semi-Ghost Chamber plus Teleria West number 2. Oh man, if I had killed in my turn, they wouldn't have had blue. I guess they can also find a 3rd Celestial Sanctuary because they already have red, so they don't need to even look for borders for Garrison. Who knows, maybe they do another Titan, and then we're wrecked. Also, we drew, I'm playing 21 lands, by the way. I was hoping to get a Scales out here. Sadly, we didn't. Let's see what they get in terms of follow-up. So next time they need to use this 4 mana, right? So they're 1, 2, 3, They have enough for another Titan. All right. Okay, special ones. It would be nice to draw like a scales or something. That would give us a. So we take 9, we go down to 8. Scales or Rosalie's was of them would be good. So Chinese Chamber plays Tuleria West. So next turn, like let's count actually. I guess they actually will have Azusa, right? So if I killed Azusa, maybe. I guess they could even just transmute right now, right? They could just bounce the Simigar's Chamber. Or bounce any other bounce line. Because they still have a 3 land drop, so they can easily make 6 mana here and transmute. If they had another Simigar's Chamber, they didn't even return the Selection Sanctuary, so we can block. Yeah, that was super punishing. I should have played the... I should have just looked for those planes earlier. Oh, I haven't already? Another Tuleria West? Ah, no, it's just tapping ahead. Because their hand is like... Boris Garrett... No, not Boris Harrison, the other card. 5 mana? Okay. I'm guessing they also have... they can just transmute for a Dryad, right? But then next tournament... Will they do it now? I guess so, right? I guess they just kill us because they have... Yeah, I was okay with that. We're doing it very slowly, but yeah, with that. Yeah. These cards are the good ones. I think Lightning Bolt is very mediocre in this matchup. This skill is very good, big here. The Mission Mall is bad. This is a bit slow, and this is a bit slow. Yeah, I like the aggressive cards. Yeah, I think that's the way. They probably also play Force of Vigor. This swamp is beautiful. Put in the box. 8 subscribers. I didn't realize I have 8 subscribers. Let's see. The Blood Moon plan seems okay versus Titan. Maybe I should just be playing 4 Blood Moons if this is our plan against big mana. Maybe cut the Torpor. I don't think the Torpor is very good. It also starts out Llanowar Reborn, even though there's only one. Maybe I should bring the Torpor. Maybe I'll bring it on the draw instead of Scouts. You know, like when they draw Valakut naturally feels and Dryad, it feels really hard on matchup. I think this hand is good enough to keep. It's probably a fairly fast kill. I'm gonna name Red. We could turn to Blood Moon them if we drew it, which should be kind of hot. Display castle. It's a good draw. So we'll play Scales. Should I play the Ravager? Nah, probably just the Ballista, right? So of course, if we drew a white source, we could cast our Showdown of the Skulls turn 2, and then probably kill them. Sorry, turn 3, probably kill them turn 4. So Radiant Fountain. Let's explore. Got it. Balakut. That's it. So I can sack both Zingmos Nexuses. This will be a 6/6. Put 6 counters over here. 7 as a 9. No, that's not lethal. I can't really cast this, so... Hey, on a plus by Wing Temps. I tried it before. It is kind of cool. You know, the mana installation is really nice with scales. I tried it before. I 5-thought once. It was pretty nice. There's a 1 poison. Let's see, we can make 4, 6 poison, plus 1, 7, 8. Yeah. So it's not the first time, but I think it's really good. It works really well with this version because it plays like short on the skulls, right? Which allows you to actually utilize the colors from UTDS Pro. I tried it on the green-white version and it was not as good. So, yeah. I don't think they can Titaness here. They could have Force of Vigor as always. They also could have a Rex Age, which would be a bit annoying. Okay, Summer Spat on 3 mana. Okay, that's Rex Age. Wow, that's a play. I mean, I'm into this, man. They even go for the Ravager? I thought they would go for the Ballista. You always need to sacrifice it to kind of assert dominance. Basically, that's just the main point. We're 5/5 now. This could be a 7/7. Oh, wait, done. That's gonna be a nice draw. I thought I had misclicked and I had activated Beam by mistake. I think this should be lethal, right? Because they need to pay 4 mana next turn, unless they have Force of Vigor. And if they had Force of Vigor, they probably would not have done this. Maybe have Dismember. No. They need to pay 4. I don't know what they can do. Maybe they have a Grazer, but still Grazer, we can make a 10/10 next turn. Okay. We didn't even need to show them the Blood Moons, which is nice. On the draw, I got 1 more Scouts. It just, you know, it's a bit of a slow card. And the top orb can also stop the Rex Age, so... And we only play the 1 Yana Barons, it's pretty good. What version do you play on a plus Wing Temps? I don't know if I'm saying this right. There's a lot of words in your name. There's a 1-lander, eh? So if we draw like land, this hand is great actually because we go like Scales, also with Worker, Gem Razor to kill the Dryad or the Amulet. But we don't draw 3 lands on our top 2, it's kind of bad. Sorry, 2 lands on our top 3 is kind of bad. I mean, we have Blood Moon in our deck. We have like actual better hands. Oh my god, 1-lander again. I need to ship this anyway, I think. Yeah. This one is a kit. I'm gonna put the worker back. I think I'll put a land back. I know if I draw Bloodmoon, I will not be able to cast it, but maybe I will draw land, so that's a bit unfortunate. Especially because they have the... Oh, I thought they had the turn 1 grade. First they had the forest, which they have 2 forests in their deck, or 4 forests in their deck, and they drew it. Guessing we're gonna go worker plus hold up Snakeskin Bill next turn. Only this Razor has reach. This game is not looking good. 3 mana. Ooh. So I'm gonna play Downward Reborn tapped here. Pass. So this is gonna be 2/3. So it's gonna be a 2/2. Sack here's a 3/3/4. Of course I have the Dryads. Really nice if the Summoner's Pact for a Dryad and then we draw Blood Moon and we win. But that's not the case. Generator would also be a good draw. Allowing us to kill this Dryad. And unless they have Castle, then they cannot Titan us. If they bounce the Forest and don't replay them with draw Blood Moon is also kind of nice. They bounce the Plant Maker. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they actually can Titan us next turn, I guess. It's really annoying. So we draw. So they can Titan here for sure. But, okay, have a goal here. Have a plan. So if we draw a land next turn, I think we can win. With the Inmoth Nexus. Unless they find a Ghost Quarter, but maybe they just look for Balakots, right? It's also not guaranteed that they actually have that. Oh no, they have a Grazer. We cannot really win. We don't have Bolt for Grazer in our deck, which is really annoying. In the Mulligan to 5 really hurt us here. Oh, even draw the Amulet. Ow. I think we're probably dead here. Any bounce land means Titan. Castle Garden Brick means Titan. Yep. Oh, damn it. We never drew the cards that are good in the matchup. Yeah. Eon 0. Okay. In doubt. You can have that. That is an allowed play. By the rules gaming. We have literally... I think this says specifically non-land. So... So punished, bro. So they probably don't have Titan, or they have it next turn, so... The only issue here is I missed a land drop, so I cannot protect it from a Lost Quarter if they have Titan. But we were dead to Titan anyway, because they haste it, then they give it I like my stuff. Okay, Snakeskin Bill, pretty good card. I have 1 card left in hand, so if it's not a Titan, And it's not another Grazer? Could be in good shape. I guess it's so good. So if they don't draw Titan, I mean, Titan would die anyway because they hit us for 10 plus the Valakuts and we just dead. Because they can look for like... So if they draw a Titan, they win. But if they don't draw a Titan, we maybe win if they don't have another piece of interaction. I'm guessing they wanted to put the E in one, but... I mean, this is as good as it gets versus Titan on the draw, right? They had like the Amulet, they had E, they had the Riot. Of course, they haven't had the Titan. They also had the Grazer, which is really, really good versus us. So, I think in general, this is as good as it gets. I mean, oh boy, we actually won, Jesus Christ. All right. Black Label Society, 0. All right, let's keep this. Can go Worker and Aspirant turn 2, which is not the worst. I will play first name Red, most likely. And then we can actually just find a planes here, and we're fine. We have all the colors in mana. My opponent thinks we are on Bonza right now. Maybe we can utilize that, like, that makes them make sub. They may just fetch for a basic instead of fetching for a... Or they just have that, sure. They got a Spell Snare here, but I don't... They could have it, you know, that's just always a possibility. Maybe they play the Worker first. I like playing these two guys together. I'll put a counter here. I find it's a bit better target for Path to Exile for my opponent. And I kind of want this to survive, right? So probably just opting here, just playing it tap. So playing against blue-white control. I have not played Naya skills versus blue-white control. So now they could have a snap. So they could like snap for no value, and that would be kind of annoying, but... Alright. Should play this an X2. They could have mana leak here, so I'm just gonna play it as a 1, I guess. Or a man. Probably just mana leak, right? So no, and then we can... I think I'm just gonna fetch Shock here for doesn't really matter, but just I don't want to empty myself of basics. Next turn, of course, I'm gonna put the counters here. I guess they could have timely reinforcements. That would be relatively annoying. Or no. Do I even attack with this guy? They probably just want to path this guy, right? Just gonna put the path here. It's not too bad that we have Supreme Bearing next turn, so I'm just gonna not attack with this guy. Opt, sure. This guy's one card at bottom. Nothing, just take it like pros. We flood a bit again, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, it's gonna pass here. We can tap this guy and respond, or opt again, okay. With all bordered up, by the way. Opponent fancy boy. Confirm fancy. So I'm gonna put a Traveler of Time. Imoth can kill it. Too bad we don't have Snakeskin Veil. Well, it doesn't work right in the face of Raveler. Showdown Scouts could be a good draw. That means they actually... I don't know, do I want to play the worker here? Or do I just gonna go like this? Hold the worker for next turns? Because they probably, they're like, one of their only outs here is a Supreme Verdict, right? Playing the worker plays around second, like having paths and stuff, so maybe that's just fine. I mean, it's only a worker, really. I'll play the Windstep Heath and find my Temple Garden end of turn, I guess. Lunar Caspian is so good. Such a nice aggressive card, you know. Has dealt so much damage to them. He has attacked with like 3 turns already, so it's dealt 6 damage to them. Imagine the Steel Overseer would have been tapping, you know. Maybe not as effective. They could have a good old tap draw. So I'm not gonna activate this emote until they do tap draw. Alright, if they tap draw, we can not kill them but ammo, so... I could put the counters here, but mostly just have tap draw. Should I go in with this? Maybe they path now. Oh. Could go in with the Inmouse, gives them a poison. Maybe I just hold up to this Ballista for next turn. I have red here. I mean, I could definitely play it. Okay, I'm actually going to play it. This also plays around Spellsnare right now, so there's really no card they can have. I mean, that also overwhelms their... Like, if they have Supreme Verdict, we make 5 top tiers, right? And we kill them. They could have Path into Supreme Verdict. I guess that would be the worst, but they don't. Apparently they don't this turn. I feel a Rain. Okay. Not the bad draw. Let's go to combat. Put the counters over here. Just settle the wreckage here. Oh no, just have snap, tap draw. Sure. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, and 8. I think that's it, right? Or they bounce, maybe? I think they actually need to tap bounce. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, this is lethal. So nice. Lumina Caspian, good card. Yep. We're back. Alright, so we did them game 1. So yeah, Bale's a good card for the matchup, I believe. They play snaps, but I don't know if Relic is that useful. I don't know Blood Moon is that useful. They play a lot of basics. What do I normally get? I guess I could cut. They also play sometimes a Monastery's Mentor, but I think we can. Monastery Mentor is not that big deal. Maybe we can just cut the Scrappy Array Combiner. Maybe I don't want 3 Veils. Maybe 2 Veils is just fine. Cut the 2 balls for 2 Veils. And 3 Veils, you just, you know, eat them a bit. Maybe, I don't know. We need to learn. We'll see and learn. Luminary Aspirant is just great, man. Turn to Luminary Aspirant allows for so much pressure on your opponent. It's insane. Also, it had such a mana advantage, even though we flooded a bit. Double Ozolis, Worker, 4 lanes. I honestly don't think this hand is very good. Let's try another one. Okay, this doesn't look great, but it's actually better. And I'm probably just gonna put back the mountain because I can fetch it. And this is 4 lands, but yeah. My idea is to play the Utopia spell turn 1 and then force the Guild-Y. Thanks for the follow, bro. Appreciate it. There's a name White here. And that's a turn. Oh, okay, we drew a Ravager, which is very good. Good news, good news. Okay, so I'll play just Bailey, right? So yeah, I'll play this. Play the Ozolith. If they lick it, we have Bale. And if they force it, we have Scales. If they lick it, we have Bale. If they force it, we have Scales. Maybe on the draw is better to have Veil of Summer. It just seems that this situation is pretty common, right? Also on the play, okay. They go for it with Veil. Oh, Cryptic Command, powerful card. So also it resolves. Oh, well, I'm not to pay. And then, you're welcome, mate. Appreciate it. Oh, my internet is a bit wet. So I think here I can just look for Stomping Ground. I just want to keep my basics in hand. Even though we only really have like Scouts that is it's good, so it's fine. Like the other day, a guy force of negated after the Veil had resolved, and he was like, bro, you made a mistake. They got another mana leak here. Too many colors in this. We could path this, but I have 3 colors in my list right now, so. Oh yeah, I need to update it, but it's like I think. Yeah, you go like exclamation mark deck. So I'm playing like a lot of colors. So okay, opponent is a land drop. Now we need to find something to do with our mana. So the important thing here is not to like just jam or dudes like mindlessly. You know what I mean? Like I don't really feel like trading 1-1 here, so I'm just gonna play the line and pass the turn. So I'm just playing 3 colors of mana, so that's the Citadel will be a bit tough. Of course, maybe it could have made sense to jam it before they have Cryptic up, right? But now we can play Worker. I still can play around Mana Leak here, which is nice. Alright. The counters on the Worker. This is lethal next turn. You probably have another path. Okay, nothing. So I mean, when you're playing three colors like this, a colorless mana is very a lot. Oh, they have the that's Supreme Berry, but I mean that means the withdrawal is that we kind of win. Also, you could have played only the worker, but I like that Suicide. I think it's a good card. Okay, Ballista at the top, boys. I got a path for the Ballista. True. Alright, so just play a Ravager. Maybe have another path, but at this point it doesn't matter if they will run out of removal or will we run out of threats. They have a path. Also, I'm drawing animation model on any of those cards, but now we have 29, right? I'm gonna probably just path this here. Yeah, I'll take the land. I mean, there's no reason not to. We have 6 basics in our deck, so we of course can steal the Ozolith, which is a bit bad with Animage's Charm or something like this, but that's what it is, The opponent drew something because they didn't play a land here. Oh, they maybe have opt mana leak. Oh, they can bounce, bro. Yeah, it's worse for Blood Moon. Oh, they shouldn't have played this first, but and it's worse for Blood Moon if you're playing if you're not playing basics. And also Glimmerboard is really bad in scales because you actually don't have artifacts all that much. Like unless you play also Darksteel Citadel, right? You don't have that many artifacts. We actually may lose this game. Actually, my opponent has more life. Okay. So they didn't really gain life. And also Spire of Industry costs you a lot of life as well, so yeah. I should have I would like the trade if I had the Wing Moss. No. Ah, that's a mistake. I should have played Wing Moss first. We of course have a Showdown of the Scouts, which can turn around the matchup, I guess. But yeah, like the Fairy here of the Mineria. Supreme Berry? Sure. Also, any sack outlet wins the game here, unless they have a removal spell. They have used already 2 paths to exile. Point is they get to untap this. Oh damn, I'm drawing so many lands. I may even keep this in my hand, but I cannot really use it, so I'll just play. I'll just play it. If they triple block, yeah, they're not gonna triple block. Alright, I mean I think we're gonna lose this game. We just basically flooded like crazy. Like they pathed us 2 times and we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like we have like a ton of mana. Maybe a line would have been fine to cut. I'm just gonna fetch just to get rid of cards. This is my last basic. I shouldn't have fetch, but it's the same. If they path me, it's the same. Like I already have so much mana, so it doesn't matter. Alright. I'm gonna go all in here. If my opponent has a path, he'll probably die. But I think this is the only way to win, so I've been in control most of the time, actually. But this version is worse than other versions versus control. That's not bad. We do have a lot of things here. Third path. Hmm. Should I get a land? Hmm. Yeah, the only red card I have is this. Oh. Hmm. Guess I can cut this. Nah. Yeah, I think this is fine. I'm lagging a bit today. TGO man. Okay, it's back. So let's see. I think control is a fine matchup actually. You just need to be playing pretty tight, and maybe I didn't play very tight this game. I'll keep this hand, even though it's only one lander. Of course, if I never find a land again, I'm gonna lose, but I think this hand has a potential. I don't know if I want to play animation module or scales. Probably animation module. If I meet land drops, I'm gonna lose, but that's just life. I would rather keep a threat dense hand. They also play a lot of paths that we saw before. Alright, so I'm just gonna pass here. Hope to the land drop, a land next turn. Maybe they force this. Not the worst if they force this. Can't seem force a lot of them though. Hmm. Damn it. I mean, still, they could bounce it, I guess, but not the worst. Not bad. They could have, yeah, they could still have path. Now that they have daylight. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Keep them. They most likely have a counter spell, right? But we have people hanging out walkers, so. Yep. And if we draw a line next turn, we can counter the rail, so it's will be kind of nice. Oh, it resolved. Sadly, we don't have mana to make servos. We kind of flooded game 2, and now we kind of blind light. But I mean, if they path me here, it's just great, right? But they can also steal it with no. They just keep it. Okay. Supreme Break is also fine. Like if they play a Jace, I think we even can win. Like, hear me out, guys. Okay. Huh. I don't know exactly why I'm lying so much on a video. Yeah, I kind of like attacking here. Yeah, some pressure, man. Path to exile. Sure. I guess I'll get the plains because I don't really have a mountain, so just hit them here. And plus I can hang about here. If it results, I'm gonna make a servo. Because they can't really Mrs. Charming now. They can Mrs. Charming next turn. But I think it's fine. So if they Mrs. Charming on their turn, I can attack rolling win. And maybe this. Oh, this resolves. I got Ravage and Ballista, but I'm missing a land here. Okay, I'll just attack. Maybe I have Snap Bolt. Sorry, Snap Path, but... I mean, I could just make this guy bigger. They probably don't have another path. Yeah. So the block is just gonna make this guy bigger and hold up green. Also just straight here, put the countess here, make a servo, then another hangback, hold up Bale. Yeah, I made that just fine. It's kind of not bad. I think I like this though. Next turn I can actually go to combat, and after combat they could also just jam a Supreme Berry here. It's very interesting. Okay. Just take it. Wow. I think they have path here. So I can eat this and this. This is gonna be 8. 8, 10, 11, yeah. They got another path though, but I don't think they have it. But I think they have is another time of reinforcements. The way they let that attack go through just seems like they have another time reinforcements. Easy. Path it, then you already don't have problems with your mana. FIFA Cadabra. Oh my god. It's gonna be Tron or like Prowess, and I think both of these would be like this hand is a bit medium, so let's move. Alright, this hand is it's fine, I guess. Not great. It's probably Tron, but this is a kind of a nice aggressive card. Mulligans to 2 cards. Okay. I've lost to Tron mulliganing to 4 cards. Let's see if I can undo myself today and lose to Tron when they mulligan to 2 cards. I don't think I've ever seen anybody mulligan to 2. How? What? Like, I guess they have 2 pieces of Tron and they're just hoping to draw the 3rd one and then just draw gas from there. I guess that's just, that is a strategy, you know? I guess we're just gonna go look for the Temple Garden here. Ravager, Veil, and Ballista. Yeah. 3 is kind of the low. Well, they are en route for turn 3 Tron, right? So I think we shouldn't make fun of them. Just gonna get my best colors here. I'm playing this guy first just because it gets already a counter this turn, and then this way I can put more pressure on them. I have a fairly slow hand. He's also not sure we were gonna actually play against Sean. Okay, my opponent has drawn into a Conlevated. Oh, Blazon. Dude, what you got there? Chalice? No. One maybe wanted to put a counter on it. Oh, that's a nice draw for the next turn. I'm gonna put the counter. Oh. Wow, that's value. That's valuable. Yeah, 3 is normally the lowest. I don't know what 3 they. I wonder when you get to 2, at what point do you realize that you should have kept it to like 5 or something? Dude, my opponent's not mixing land drops. That's for sure. So I'm gonna play the showdown. So I'm just gonna attack here. Maybe they pop this and we lose the aspirant. Wow. Wow, that's so aggressive, man. Okay, I lose the aspirant. They did it too late, though. They did it too late. So either a 4. Not bad. That is lethal. One card in hand from my opponent, and they cast it. Contact the creator? Oh, Gigante in hand. Okay. Second Ravager. So in this turn, we were going to play the Scales, the Ravager, the Worker. All of these we're going to put counters on things. And then we even have a second Ravager and a Bolt. All right, let's use our secret sideboard tech of Blood Moon. Gem Razors. Maybe bolts are fine. Emission Maul is not fine. Third guy is a bit annoying. It's a bit bad sometimes. I'm guessing this card can go. And I'm guessing this card is also a bit slow. I guess I just got at least 1 bolt. Why does it say no? Why no? I have 60 cards in my deck. I have 61. Did I register 61 cards? No. Fuck. What? Deck is too small. How? NTGO? Anybody there? But how do I have 16 sideboard cards if I have 60 cards in my main deck? You know what I mean? Like here, this is the deck I registered. There's 60 cards on this deck. 21 lands. Yeah, like sideboard is 15, but what is the extra card? You know, like this is the deck I registered. I haven't changed anything at all. I don't. This is 21 plus 18 is 49 plus 7 is 56, 57, no, 46, 47. Has 61. How is this possible? I don't have 61 guys in my main deck. Alright, just bring a Yish. What? I don't understand it. I don't understand this. Alright. But I literally, this is the deck I submitted. So how do I have 61 cards? How is this possible? Oh, Blood Moon? Like it. We even can look for a forest. Oh no, we need to look for a stomping ground. How is this possible? So as long as my opponent doesn't have like the nuts, we're fine here. Oh, they have the Tron. What should we do? Play a Ballista, play this guy. Oh. This will fall off actually when we play the Blood Moon. So we can we'll save it for another. Okay, I'll play around my good friend, the Counter Creator. So we can have a 1/1 Ballista. I don't understand how it says I have 61 cards. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, there are 15 cards here, but what did I do? I don't know. Mysteries, man. Mysteries. Just no can liberated, bro. Golos, Stylus Pilgrim. You got it. You've got your Golos. They will look for another tower. Just do it. Oh no. Wow. Opponent is like deep. Oh, they use it too? Ancient Strings? But not in here. Here it says I have 60 cards in the main board, right? 21 plus 20 is 41. Plus 7 is 48. 49. 52 plus 8 is 60. So where is that card coming from? You know what I mean? So what did they get? Counter Great Creator. Okay, they can cast it, but... Okay, that's good, that's good. I guess I can name green with this. Oh, that's sick actually. I actually need to name red. So here, then I need to cast this. I think I'm just gonna attack first, I guess. I don't know, maybe my brain just giving me playing tricks on me, right? Okay, so you go here. Need to name red for the Blood Moon, but whatever. I have a Blood Moon. What you got? I mean, the good thing this guy is gonna be a 7/7 next turn. So even if they play the Karn, it's not as good. I mean, they may need to chump if they want to keep it around. And then I'll play like double ballista. Relic of Progenitors. Ah, they want to draw into their answers. Okay. I will exile a land. Oh, second forest. I guess we attack. Do you think they chump? Could play a ballista. Dude, Luminary has been so good. I'm gonna attack the Karn here. Maybe there's Champerino here. They're not paying 5 manas. Golos down. I was thinking that maybe they wouldn't. They could have Oblivion Stone, but there are ways away of casting it, right? So, hello, Daga Style. How are you, man? Playing here some jank, some nice scales. Living the dream. Of course, this is a bit annoying if my opponent finds a green source, but otherwise we're fine. We're gonna even pump next turn. After we kill him. I don't know how it's 61 cards it. I don't understand this. Red? A minus. Maybe minus for ballista here. I am 2-0, beat Amulet, and I beat Amulet in a kind of weird way. Like, okay, they find the Oblivion Stone, so next turn they can kill us. They can kill this dude, at least. So if I attack all, 1 here, 9, I think it's lethal, right? Nice Karn, the great creator. You know, Blood Moon pretty good against Tron, even on the draw. They play Golos with their Tron, man. Golos. They were like they were playing Giganta, Golos, and this Mana Confluence thing. Slayer Fall with the lethals. Yeah, I beat the Amulet deck. It was pretty hot. I just kind of, game 1, I think I just got casted a Showdown of the Skulls, and I tapped with it, and my opponent concealed even before I got to cast spells. Game 2, game 2 they drew Valakut and Dryad, and Valakut and Dryad is so hard to deal with, man. And I ended up just losing. They just killed me with a Titan. Hasted Titan with Dryad, yeah. And then last game, they had like Engineer Explosives, This Within, but I had Snitskin Bill, and Snitskin Bill saved my dude. It just felt great. Showdown is dumb. Dude, we're playing against another Tron. Professor that doesn't know how to spell. Come on, Professor, man. Come on. Come on, Professor. Yeah, Showdown is pretty dumb. Opponent mulligan to see. Oh, no, it's a red deck. It's a prowess deck. All right. Also pretty decent. So because Mage Stone 1 is always a bit annoying. I'm gonna go ahead and play the Oslit here. I mean, if you untap with Showdown, it's very rare that you don't win the next turn. Unless you find like the craziest, the cheapest card, like the shittiest cards. But I think I flipped land, 100 skills, work on Ravager. So yeah, it was not the shittiest cards by any means. Problem with Luminarch is that it dies too. They probably have light up the stage here, right? This is probably red-green prowess. Oh, they find a land. and Seal of Fire. That's just so good for them, Jesus. Maybe they don't play Seal of Fire, but I think they will, right? I would like to draw Scales so I can play Scales and Worker, and if they kill it, this kill they do nothing. Second Soul Skirmish. Alright. So I could play a Ballista, I probably will just Seal of Fire it, right? Put a -1 counter here, not the worst. Probably just not the worst, right? And then we can play Ballista Worker next turn or something like that. It's not looking good. Being on the draw versus this deck, I'm going blind. 1 second. It's kind of tough. So I'm pretty sure what they'll do here is they cast the Seal of Fire, minus here, and then we'll get a negative counter here at least. I gotta play Luminar Caspian, but yeah, you know, like it's kind of hard to not win. I mean, honestly, it's also kind of hard to sometimes get to cast Showdown, right? Some matches. Wow, my opponent has double Soul Scar Mage. This can be kind of tough. They also play Tarmogoyf and the Hoofing Mantles. I saw this deck on Twitter. I take my think. So they somehow play a 1-1, which I don't think they will. We take 4, we go to 15. Opponent has 3 cards left in hand. Alright, so we can go Luminar Worker here. We can go Ballista with Snakeskin Bell backup. It's not the worst. They got a minus counter. And next time we can play Luminar Caspian. That sounds interesting. They could, of course, double bolt it, but even if they double bolt it, it's such a waste, right? They also were completely F6, so in my mind, they probably have. Yeah, but now I thought they would actually probably. We can always ping, right? But both the damage and the prowess triggers end up in the end of turn, so. Yeah, this Manamorphose is kind of rough because probably this was a top deck, right? Still, we can protect the Ballista. They bolt us. So we're taking 6 here, go to 6. They have the Mandrills. This is a very good draw right now, man. Two cards left in their hand still. I don't think I can block necessarily here. And these Mandrills makes it very hard. I will go to 7, of course, because a -1 counter. Throne of God would actually be a decent draw. If they have not light up the stage, I will call the police. No, they have nothing, I think. I don't think they have anything. Just gonna look for a Stomping Ground tapped here. Mm-hmm. Take 3. So we die to bolt here. Man, this thing having trample is pretty brutal. Eh? I think I need to block with the Aspirin as well. Could also double block. Alright. It's a bit like last-ditch effort. I'm just hoping they haven't run anything. So they'll kill the Aspirant and not the Ballista. We take 3 here. So we lose the Aspirant, they lose the Soulscar Mage. Gonna counter here. I don't know if there's a draw that wins us the game. I could also try to protect the Aspirant. Let's say they have a bolt or anything like that with death. So I'm just gonna try to protect the Aspirant here. And see what happens. The littlest 2 here. I think this was the only line possible. If they have any bolt or anything like that, we lose, right? So land. Okay, opponent's not fetching for some reason. Maybe they got Giganta in hand now. Oh, another one? No way. Come on, another monkey? Oh, it's another monkey, guys. There it is. Yes, this is as good as a draw as it gets. Second sack. Can I kill here? I play Ravager. Activate one Moth. So I can't really shock myself. So I play Ravager, activate one Moth. Then I sack this guy, 2 counters go over here. There's 2 counters on the Ravager. Then I put a counter, 3 counters here. So there will be 3 counters here. This is lethal? So it'll be 3 counters here, 3... Oh shit, it's lethal, Jesus. Play to your outs, boys. Play to your outs. So we play a Ravager here. Right, this is lethal, right? There's gonna be 3... Yeah. And... So the important thing is that the Ozolith goes last. So I put the Ozolith first in the stack. Yep. And then this second on the stack. This resolves. Then I eat this. Holy cow. Oh, did I... Yeah, this is lethal, right? Dude, I played to my outs. That was the... I gave myself a turn with the Luminar. If I had let the Luminar Caspian die, I was probably not going to win. And you're here. And you're here for this kind of content, guys. And you're here for this. Why else? Why else, right? All right. Hoofing Mandrills is a big of a problem because it actually doesn't die to bolts. That is the sad truth. It doesn't die to bolts. Yeah, that happened. I don't know how, but we made it happen, boys. Hell yeah. Gem Razor good. And Gem Razor blocks all their smaller dudes. So they're playing Tarmogoyf. They're actually playing both Tarmogoyf and Hoofing Mandrills this deck. So I think Relic is actually very good. I think we can cut this. Huh. Yeah, I think this card's maybe a bit slow for this matchup. I'm not sure. Any model is decent. Bolt is pretty good, right? Just kills the smaller dudes at least. Aspian is nice, but in reality just dies a lot, so we're just gonna cut it. I got one animation module just because I feel if I draw two, I'm gonna lose the game for sure. But I think Relic is actually pretty good against them. They only have like 8, so they play the 8 dudes, and then they play Tarmogoyf and the Hoofing Mandrill boy. So if we're able to keep them off that, should be fine. I hope. Bear with me, boys. So it was important to put the things on the stack correctly. If you do it the other way around, you don't get the counters, and it just sucks. Of course, I probably could have counted this, but I'm like, okay, if I draw Ravager, I'm gonna count for lethal. I'm not going to be the guy. It'll keep. They play Giganta, so it's like a random 5/5 they can play, which is also annoying. Still a 5, sure. I don't think I fetch necessarily. I'm interested what they will play. So if they don't have... they have a fetch land. So I was going to say, if they don't have a fetch land, the Goyf dies to Bolt. It's kind of funny. They probably have Goyf here, right? Because they have an enchantment too. This is good. I could just play the Hangavak, eat the Seal of Fire. That's one option. I could play the Worker, the Seal of Fire, they put the counters on the Igmoth, but they probably will not do it in their turn. They'll do it on their turn. So if I bolt this, I think the best is just to play the Hangavak and hit the Seal of Fire, right? So if I bolt this will be a 2/3, and then they sack this at 3/4. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and just play the Hangavak here. Oh, they lost connection to the game. And I think next turn I can play Ballista and ping the Goyf. And kill it with bolts. Or I can even they can hoofing mandrills. It costs 4 mana, 5 mana hoofing mandrills of it. Mandrills MPG. Oh, I guess we can just go. Hooting mandrills. It's a 6/6 mana. Delve Trample. I don't love this play, but whatever. I think the bolts are fine because they kill the Swift Spears and Soulscroll Mages, right? Maybe I should play the Worker instead and just bait the Seal of Fire, but playing nothing also feels kind of bad, right? Because if we play nothing, it could be that we just find ourselves with... they just do it, right? Makes sense. Now the problem is a 4/5, so maybe we just ignore it and try to erase them. We have a bolt that we can race with, I guess. It's a trump card. Oh no, that guy. Okay, we're gonna ping that guy with the ballista for sure. That is we have found the target, guys. The ballista police will ping the guy. I'm not gonna block here, I think. I think we draw Ravager. This is really good to keep. They could have had light up the stage, but they don't. There's a second one, okay. We hit them, they go to 15. So I'm guessing I'm just gonna look for a mountain, play worker, play ballista. This actually has kind of a bad combination with the mandrill, right? Next time I can play this for 2. It's kind of hot. Hello, Gbello21. So if they bolt the ballista now, I can bring them back and... Well, they lava darted. It's... Hardening is... If they have lava dart, this is kind of the worst, but... They untap, they don't fetch once again. They can cast a Hoofing Mandrill, they draw a card. That's good for me, I believe. Am I preferring what version? I really like this version. There is a bit of a meme, right? So Relic of Progenitus could be a fantastic draw. I'm gonna block here and put the counters over here. Again, this is like 5 damage next turn, put them to 9, I have a Hangak to block. Huh, interesting. I think I'm just gonna look for a forest and... I'm gonna look for a forest, I believe, and keep the Llanowar in case I draw like a ballista. And then I can play a 2/2, like a 3/3 ballista with an extra counter. The point goes to 9. I guess, yeah, I'll fetch. Of course, they could have Mandrill here next turn, right? I don't want to shock, really, so I'm just going to look for a forest. Maybe it could be bad, but... So I really like this version, but it's probably mean, so... I don't think they should have Seal of Fired my Ballista. They should attack first and block with the... When I block with the Worker, see if I put the counters on the Ballista, and then they give Seal of Fire it. But that's just their choice of play. This version is really good. Requiem version is very good. Scales is very good. Like, it doesn't feel I'm doing much less powerful stuff than my opponent. I maybe don't even block here. Opponent has a land. Maybe I have a... Maybe I don't even block and put a counter. So this is 5, 9. You have 2 cards in hand. I go down to 9. Yeah, I don't block here. Yeah, mono green is probably my favorite too. It's just the greatest. I don't block here, and next turn I can block. Oh, that's a Windswept Heath. Guess I can attack with Enigmas just to start putting in the pressure. So if I attack now... Yeah, Hangar looks pretty good in this matchup, right? They could have a removal for either of these, but I'll probably play a Llanowar Reborn so I can actually graft on the dude. We're on to 8. Yeah, they can fetch here, maybe. That means that they are 7. So the plan here is we play Llanowar Reborn, we pass, we'll block here and tap it. And then we have the Bolt, and we'll have 5 Doctors with dice. Yeah. I think that's the way to go. Yeah. Just gonna block this guy. I think it was fine not to take it last turn. I think I have, of course, triple Bolt and we die. But haven't been really showing us a triple Bolt, really. So yeah, we block here. Say okay. I mean, if they spend a spell to deal with this guy, it's also fine. They bolted now. Okay. Wow. So let's make some math. 3 guys come in. So this can be a 3-3, right? That will be a 3-3, a 4-4, a 5-5, a 6-6, plus the bolt they're dead. All right, so I'm gonna graft here. I don't even think I need to bolt right now. I kind of just want them to not know that they're on board, right? Maybe I have another bolt for this, which is a top. Unless there's 1 card left in hand. I guess I can block with the Ingmod. Oh, that's Relic. That's just a great draw. So we can block with the Ingmouth next turn. We can even just cycle this Relic if they have something. I'm pretty sure my opponent goes... Oh, they go Lava Dart. Sure. They flashback Lava Dart, I guess. Yep. So take 4. So if they fetch, they're dead. Which is very interesting. So I guess I will play Relic here. And I will... I can make this a 0-1. Okay, I have a plan here. I'm gonna exile, and this way force them to fetch to get this bigger, and then I bolt. And this way I also play around the Mandrill. Oh, that's another guy. That's very nice. So I guess I get the planes here, and I don't know if I just want to make it a... I think this is gonna fetch, right? There's no need for me. I can just kill them now with the ball when they fetch. Yeah, I've drawn like all my Hangalucks this game. Awesome, 4-0. I'll be back. Or what's it called? Or it's just easier to deal with, right? So, alright, I guess I'll keep this hand. It's not a bad hand. Opponent has 7 cards. We also have 7 cards. Yeah, it's probably right. I should just fetch first. I don't know. I just got rewarded by now. Oh. Is this a Spiritus? Or Merfolk? Spirit turn 1 with Bile is kind of rough. I don't lie. Okay, that's 4 mana turn 3. Just not the worst. So I guess I'll just go here. Here. I'll name Red. Last turn. So we're playing Spirits. We have 4 Bolts in the deck, in the Cyber in the deck. We have Gembrazer, which also should be pretty good. We have Skyclave Apparition, which should be pretty good against us. So yeah. I don't know if I want to play around Skyclave, but not playing the Ozolith. Maybe. But then I cannot really play the Ravager. Oh, it's Oh, Ghost Quarter, man. Dude, what is this, man? So unlucky. All right, you got me, bro. But also my opponent has time balled themselves, right? So it's not the worst. Okay. Yeah, not the worst. I'll play probably Luminar Caspian here. With the Ozolith. Yeah. I guarantee my opponent doesn't think I am on scales right now. That's not their plan. Like, that's not in their brain, you know. I'll look for a second forest. I will play. I actually misplayed. Yeah, should play with these, whatever. Then I'm just gonna play the Aspirin here. Next turn I can do lots of stuff. They have another Ghost Quarter. Especially they have Ghost Quarter with Leonin Arbiter. This could be tough, I guess. But they're playing in some Taxes, blue-white Taxes deck. Should be fun. Lightning Bolt should be pretty good. Oh, I also misplayed by not. I mean, I didn't know I was not. Yeah, I actually did fine. I fetched. Fetching is important. So second Ghost Quarter. Did no Arbiter, please. My opponent is Adamant on. I guess I can find the mountain and fix my colors this way, right? I guess I could fetch and they could violin the dude and I could pay, which would not be the worst. So I think I'll do this and then I can play the Ozoliths. So I think it's a good time to fetch, right? Maybe they violin in this response. No, they will not, right? Of course. Yeah, I guess I'll just look for this. And so if they have a Tally, I can ping it. So if they violin a Tally, I can ping it. So that should be pretty decent. And next turn we have Ozolith. I like to keep. I'm pretty sure they could Skyclave me next turn. I really wanna Snakeskin build that Skyclave. I think it's kind of game winning if we do. They violin a dude. Sure, what it is. If it's a Thalia, I will. Yeah, it's a Storm for Jimmy. That's very strong. But if they don't have a land, then they kind of put the guy in. All right, and we're looking okay. We're not looking super good, I would say, but. They also have, they don't play that many lands, and they need to have another lane. So Battle Skull is, of course, very good. So I think they have a Skyclave apparition here. Just turn 4. So actually, they missed a land drop along the way, right? No, they played 3 lands so far. Yeah, so they haven't missed a land drop. Oh, no land? Sweet. What could they have at the 3-drop? I guess. Oh, they have a land. Okay. Yeah, but they still have it, so luck suck, I guess. So they can bring in the Battle Skull now, which is a bit tough. I would like them to Skyclave me right now. Alright, I guess I will try to bounce this guy. We're gonna be like, nope. So what I'm gonna do here is to play around Ephemerate. Maybe they play Ephemerate, so I'm gonna go ahead and ping here. That dies. And then I will Snakeskin Veil. So now they cannot Ephemerate it, you know, to... I don't know if they do, but they're playing a very weird deck, right? So... A lot of good draws in our deck right now. They got a path, but nope. Yeah, if they had this ephemerate here, it's kind of a brutal thing, right? Because we Snakeskin Bale and then they ephemerate and it's still a 2/2. And we're not really in the business here of being 2/1. Okay. So start by playing the Amulet here. Doesn't really matter what I keep up, right? I have no anything. I think I'm just gonna put a counter on the worker, and I will also graft onto the worker. If they have a second Flicker Wisp, this is gonna be tough. But again, yeah, I think this is just fine. Of course, Son of God is very good in this matchup, and I'm only playing one. I know that's not the greatest. But the idea here is they're going to put the Battle Skull down, right? I'm going to block it with a Worker if they attack, and I'm going to put the counters on the Ballista and ping the Battle Skull. That's my goal, at least. Yeah, so they get the Battle Skull down. That's fine. Of course, here's the other guy, Steeler Seer Grieving Bear, but... Of course, second Flicker Wisp. I mean, at least we can kill the Flicker Wisp, which is not the worst. And we get a counter on the... The worst thing would be the instant... Yeah, okay, so here how we lose this game. And I think this... Okay, Euro Runes. Main deck. Huh. Funny I could play this pre-combat. So they, yeah, if they have Skyclave here, it kind of sucks. Or another Flicker Wisp. But to be fair, my opponent's draw was just great, right? They had double Ghost Quarter, which is normally a minus... Oh, Skyclave. Ugh. See what they target. This guy is so good against us. They target the Oscillate, interestingly. Sure. One card left in their hand. I think I need to ping this guy down. Good draw. A line is also fine. So I think I should just fetch right away, right? It's funny that I almost really seen this card in like Spirits decks. I think I'm attacking here. Oh, bro, what? Oh, they have the most. They have the. Okay, they just. Are just playing with us, I guess. Oh, they have a sword, maybe. Oh, okay, they were just. They were trying to block and then they. Okay. So we need the showdown here. I'm not playing around the dude. This is a tough one. We need to draw showdown here. That'll be our best draw. We have 3 of them, right? So they don't shock. Maybe this turn. Next turn I will like keep this back. Maybe next turn I could keep this back. Oh, they don't attack. Wow. I'll look for my stomping ground here. So I keep my basic in there, and I guess I just put a counter here. I don't need to really. They could flicker with these, and then we just ping the giver at least. Right, that's a bolt. That's important. Have this bolt to like bolt whatever. If they double block this, we can bolt the other dude. And if they give protection versus colorless here, they lose the equipment and this dies. So yeah. I think this is good if they block like this, yeah. So I'll put a counter here. And if they give pro, yeah, they made a mistake. Yep. So this will die. We'll get a 1/1, and we still have bolt. That's pretty hot. Yep. I guess they can bounce it on their hand. Okay, they have a thing. See what it is. Alright, I will not bolt this now because that means they only can cast 1 spell, which still, namely, it's probably fine. Yeah, that's how it interacts. Okay, I think it's actually just better to bolt this guy right now. This is tapped, so they don't get any value. Next turn we can start. Like, they need a very good draw. They can, of course, pay 2 to make a 1/1 here, but they also cost them 1 life, so it's fine. And then next turn we can make this a 7/7. So, like, I think only like Sky Collaboration or Flicker Wisp or something like this helps them. Huh. I could have not killed it, but I also feel I don't really need to kill this guy so much. Just gonna sit. Right. We did it, boys. We did it. They're playing quite like greedy mana base, but they're also playing Bile, so maybe Blood Moon is not the greatest. But definitely Gem Razor is good, and definitely Torpor is just fantastic. I don't think I like Scabia way like too much here. I really like to count my like Luminary Caspians when I bring in Gem Razor because it's kind of a numble. Because this is a human and you kind of mutate into it. I guess we can call like a couple of UTPS pros, right? This is not a good matchup for them. And maybe we don't get the 4 mana that easily, so let's discard with. Alright, that was the top one. That was not easy. But I think my opponent should have eaten the... Oh, these hands. Oh, really? Oh, they kept the hand? Oh, okay, that was the least... That was the least hyped 5-0 in history. Easy, though. I mean, to be fair, this was... Why would you do that? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna give this snippets. Oh, yeah, maybe I should just... This is like the more anticlimactic, and I mean a lot of anticlimactic moments in my heyday. But definitely this was one of the most anticlimactic ones. No, my last 5-0 was with mono green, actually. Mono green with Darcel Cito. Hype indeed, mates. 5-0. 5-0. Deck is busted. What can I say? Why would they concede there? I don't know. Did they keep a 7? What happened there, opponent? What happened there? Did they keep a 7? No, they just conceded right away. Did they forget to sideboard? We're like, I mean, this is not a good hand. All right. 2-1, 2-1, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. Seems easy. So how many? I have 5 trophies right now. So I have 5 toads with I think I have four 5-0s with the scales. I think one was with black green, one was with I think it was 2 with mono green somehow. One with Naya right now. And then with Yagmoth, I had 1 5-0. Should we open the chest, guys? The Snake Skin Bale was MVP so many times. I'm really happy about this split. I think 3 also lead 1 Snake Skin Bale is just perfect. I also have enough QPs for the next thing, so that means that I can actually play it. We always open here. We are an opening stream. All right, let's have a look. So we have a pack, we have a free leak, have an epic experiment that's probably epically cheap. Something for Galheim. Charming Prince is fine. Charming Prince is fine. Probably not very expensive. But... yeah, I mean, it actually came up so many times that I had both an Ozolith and... oh, that's one ticket. It's not worse. What an Ozolith and a Snake Skin in hand, and I thought, man, if I had not put... like, if I had the 4 Ozoliths, I would have drawn both. And they'd lost... I would have lost for sure the game versus... oh, Feather. It's cool. Oh, Gale of Messenger is not the... I think Gale of Messenger is actually not the cheapest. It's only been printed like once. Never mind. Half a ticket. Well, you know, not the worst. Not the worst. Ruliktar. Nice. I like this card. So we didn't get like awesome cards. We got but we got like a lot of play points, which is basically a free leak, right? And then we can also open this thing. Oh, Bosch, the Prey Piercer. Shit. I think